This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for NIO. This will be my second video today because I want to reach 100 subscribers by the end of August. The last time I did a video on this company was back on July 3rd, so I have about a month's worth of price action to discuss. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. Also, thank you to those who already subscribed and like my videos, it means a lot. Just a reminder that I have no positions in this company, so I'll give an unbiased viewpoint. We will start at the technical analysis by going over what I see on the daily chart and potential price targets. Then we will wrap it up by looking at the long-term pattern on the weekly chart. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a vertical line on where I left off for this company, which was July 3rd, which is about right here. So I'm going to discuss the more recent price action since about May, because it's a good indicator of where prices will be heading next. So this is the channel up that we had, and then we had a break outside and then a move to a new high. So that's why we had that sell off right here, and it was extended from the EMA. So the EMA acts as a magnet, so price had to pull back, and then price went inside of a kind of like a spiking channel. This was the spike down, and this is the channel right here. Once I get that to fit, I'm gonna go ahead and make this red now to differentiate itself from that uptrend. There you go, red. I think that was supposed to be checked. Red. The channels right here. As you can see, that fits pretty nicely. We got 2 touches on the bottom after that point, so that's technically 3. And then we're about to get that 3rd touch right here. We're gonna see if this channel is valid or not. If not, then we potentially see more upside. However, if it is valid, we're probably going to see some rejection coming Monday and Tuesday and lower lows. The next thing that I see for NIO is that we're kind of moving sideways since about November 2020. See, if I can leave my cursor back here, it's pretty much the same price action, almost a year's worth. So at the same point in time. And if I were to do the range, the larger pattern, it looks like we're inside of this really big range. I'm gonna go ahead and change the color. Let's make it blue. You can see the midline is acting as resistance and support. Resistance, we come to it, we get rejected. We're finding support at this $34 level. We're getting rejected at this $64 level. So that's a range right here. So in range rules, if we are at the lows, we're going to go up to the highs, and if we're at the highs, we're going to come back to the lows. So since we had that breakout on the lower side of the range, it could lead to a breakout on the upper side of the range. And if that were the case, this would be the target. This would be the first leg up. So the second leg, if this was the low of this correction, this $38 level, then this could be the next target for NIO, the $63 level, which makes sense because it's at the highs of the range, and we could potentially retest that high or even make a new one at the $67 level. However, if price does not find support at this level, I'm going to put a little horizontal line. So it looks like price tested this level a lot of times. This $43 level, we broke out of it right here. We came back to test it once, tested it twice, broke out and trapped. Looks like it's gonna trap the shorts, and we're getting that push up higher. So if this holds and we do see higher prices, this is the target. However, if it fails and we just get knocked out by the EMA and that upper side of the channel, then this would be the target right here. So this was the first leg down, and that's this would be the top of the correction. And if I just drag it over, this also makes sense because it's at the lows of the range at this $33 level. So we just have to wait and see what happens next week. Are we going to continue pushing higher or not? Or if we do get rejected, then these are the targets. This $33 level, if you find support and buyers step in and price continues to trend higher, then this would be the target. I'm going to go ahead and put a horizontal line at those target levels. So this was the first one, and this potentially could be the other one. And I'm going to do the percentage gain or drop, 41% rise, and then a 26% drop. It's more likely we're going to trend higher from now on than lower because of the previous bias, which was up. I'm going to clean up some of the chart. As you can see here, price was inside of this channel. I'm going to change the color. Let's make it green. This green channel fits pretty nicely. We get a lot of touches on the lower side, and then the midline is acting as support and resistance. And then price made that overshoot, and that's what led to the breakout on the lower side of the channel. See how we had this overshoot back here in January 11th? It led to this breakout right here because the market is symmetrical. And then price came back to retest the lower side of the channel back on April 1st and another time on July 1st. That's why we saw that sell-off. So since this is the first break outside of the uptrend, it still needs to make a new high back here at the $67 level. So that's pretty much everything I see on the daily chart. I see that we could go both ways, so I'm kind of neutral right now. Either this short-term trend is going to play out and we're going to come back to the lower side of the range, or if this was the bottom of the correction, then this would be the next move up, the $62 level. And if it comes all the way up here, it's probably going to even make a new high this time at the $67 level. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all these drawing tools and show you guys the weekly chart. So here we have the weekly chart, and the price action looks kind of bullish actually because of this close of the candle last week. It looks pretty nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of the tools back on, such as this channel. And we had that break outside, resulted to the break on this side, and then price looks like it's respecting this range right here. These are the highs of range, these are the lows of range. So let's go ahead and change the color. Let's make it orange. So yeah, actually looks pretty bullish right now. So we could potentially see higher prices, especially since price came up to fill in this gap right here. So see back on this 28th June candle bar, there was a gap right here, and price filled it to the tick and then sold off, and then price came back to fill in this gap right here. So before price likes to move in the direction it came in, such as it was moving up, first it likes to fill in these gaps because there's a lot of orders left over here, so they come in to fill it, and that's why we wick down right to it, and then this could result in higher prices. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised on what you could learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time. Bye.